coming to you from the Rabbit Run. It is blazing out here, and I'm in Rabbit Run Central, and I am enjoying some watermelon. So shout out to any of you that are joining me for the month of May for some rest or some aka intermittent fasting. So going to bed nice and early at 10 o'clock and giving our bodies a rest. I know people like to call it intermittent fasting. I call it shut the kitchen down. It's time to go to sleep. Not time to eat right now. My bunny is looking at me. So that's from 10 to 10 or 10 to 12. So it's 12 noon right now where I am, and I'm enjoying some watermelon. This one is a good one. I think it must be 100 degrees today. So I was just talking with my sister, and everything for me comes back to nutrition. We're just talking about just a lot of issues and a lot of goings on, and I think it's very important to protect your psyche. And I like to think of a lot of other things as nutrition, right? So that anyway, that's what we're going to chat about today. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I'm Body-Culinary, professional chef, personal trainer, natural born woman, mother, love of a natural lifestyle, or as close as I can get to it in the times that we're living in. And on this channel, I like to share some of my journey of radical self-acceptance, celebrating and appreciating the divinely assigned features that I have been given while I'm out here on the earth. And I also like to share motivation and encouragement to 3 lifestyle practices, which are peaceful consumption, food that loves you back, garden therapy, so deeply therapeutic, food security, knowing what's in your food, also for relaxation, and cultivating a personal movement practice. One of the best insurance policies you could ever have for yourself. Vigorous, joyous movement. Right? These are 3 lifestyle practices that we all have access to that will really give you something back for the investment of your precious time and attention. It's easy to lose a lot of your currency while here on the internet and not really have anything to show for your time. A lot of the entertainment sometimes I just reason that it's we use it not to make ourselves bad or wrong as a coping mechanism, because we are in what I observe a climate triggeration. We're just walking by, even if it's not your device or your television, you can be walking by someone else's and it's so much blaring at you to trigger you and your subconscious into a lot of fright and fear. So these lifestyle practices, I think, are probably some of the closest things we can do to give ourselves kind of like a vaccine and insulate ourselves to hold on to your joy, hold on to your health and to your vitality. It is very easy to move along with a lot of groupthink, which is also triggered by a lot of fright and fear. So anyway, my sister and I were always just talking about nutrition and human behavior and all the different things that are going on. And I reason a lot with in my practice for myself and also with clients and different people I work with, a lot of our mindless consumption patterns and where they're coming from, what is at the root. And, this got us talking to a lot of the things that we see going on social media and a lot of the blame game, right? The blame game. And sometimes I just reason in the quiet of the garden. There are some things, sometimes the garden makes things just so simple. For example, um, shaming of men and women sometimes took responsibility for our choices, who we are choosing to engage with intimately, and just really reason with the magnitude, what comes with these choices. As I've said to my young folks, intimate relations is for grown folks. although it can be pleasurable, it comes with a whole nother set of circumstances. It comes with engaging with other people who most of the time you don't know. And so it only makes sense to protect yourself. At the just at the bottom line, protect yourself and your safety. And I think sometimes it's just wild, especially as a mature adult. It's absolutely insane how we just have grown adults putting ourselves in harm's way. So at this point, it's just one person's perspective, not necessarily the truth. There are something, I don't know everything, but I am so crystal clear on things maybe I teeter tottered on in my teens or my late teens. And I like to think clarity is hard earned. When you are really clear about something, then it's not about somebody convincing you or tempting you to do something. When you're clear on the consequences, when you're clear on what you have to lose. A lot of times I think we're not clear and we're so enticed and hypnotized between the food and the music. I'm humble. People could disagree. It's literally hypnotic. And perhaps we think we're so intellectual that we're beyond being scammed, beyond being hypnotized, beyond being triggered into mindless behavior. I am humbled. I say it all the time. I watch numerous documentaries of junkies. And maybe perhaps we even think that, we can look down on folks whose bodies look a certain way, whether they were doing so and so crystal METH or whether they look underweight or overweight. It's easy to judge these folks who you can see their stuff. But if you have a suit on, and this is what I was just talking about with my sister, in today's society, in society across the board, definitely also, well, this is just folks. If you have looks, if you have gift of gab, if you have singing ability or athletic ability, you are given a pass from character. If you are a celebrity, and this makes no sense, you don't even know these people. Folks will want to go to bat and put their lives on the line for people who they don't even know. That makes not one iota of sense. Not one iota of sense. No matter how big the star is, we don't know these people at all, at all, at all. And it doesn't seem that we can make the distinction between the celebrity or the music that you like and the person and their character, or even the fact that you don't know people. And I think it's really crazy that if you have gift of gab or talent or singing ability, you've got body, that you are given a pass. And also women, men give a pass, and women, we give a pass. We give a pass. We suspend the vetting process if we ever had one. We don't have a litmus test for who we allow into our psyche, our panties, and our pocketbooks. If they come in a package that is appealing to us. This is not exclusive to women either. This is men too. And it's interesting if we just took a look at this, right? If we just took responsibility and I was ignorant or I didn't know what